welcome to your Oracle card reading for the day. So today I have the Sacred Traveler Oracle cards to get us a message. If you're new, welcome in. If you're returning, welcome back. Either way, thank you so very much for being here, and thank you for sharing your energy with me. Be sure and follow on TikTok and YouTube so that I can grow my collective on both. I want to try and get as many messages to as many people as I can. You guys have been really awesome in helping me grow. All the likes, the shares, the comments, that kind of pushes my channels out there and helps me get seen. So I really, really appreciate it. I will start giving away free tarot readings on both channels. Once I reach 500 on YouTube and 10,000 on TikTok, I'll be giving those away. You can go to my website and on the homepage, scroll all the way to the bottom and sign up for my newsletter. It'll send me your email address. That way I know you want to be put into the drawing for the free tarot readings. So if you're interested. Let's see what message we can get for today. Nah, maybe. These cards are very thick. Okay. Traveling lightly. Simplify your life. I love that. When do I not love it? Traveling lightly. So these are in alphabetical order. They don't have numbers, but we'll see what page it's on. So it's on page 107, which does combine to an 8. So 107 or 8. Traveling lightly. Simplify your life. Release what doesn't support you. A busy life and the accumulation of more than you need creates static. Clear internal and external clutter. Do what matters and release the rest to find peace, grace, and stillness. Simplify your life. Otherwise, it's difficult to hear the voice of the Creator. Create time to rest and rejuvenate. On the journey, we often gather things that don't support us. It's time to say goodbye to fellow travelers, situations, and objects that don't bring out the best in you. Keep what works and let go of the rest. Do what is essential, and releasing everything else is one of the fastest ways to align with the tranquil vibration of spiritual realm. Clear things from your schedule that do not advance your life forward. Even a small amount of this cleansing can make an immense difference. That's a really great message. Especially when you remove clutter from your life, it makes room for the new. I know a lot of times people did that, like with their kids. I would do that sometimes, like with Christmas presents, which is funny because it's that time of year. But, you know, if we were going to bring in a bunch of new things, we needed to get rid of some of the old things first. And I feel like we can do that a lot with our lives. You know, we collect so many things that we don't even use. I mean, I think everybody has a junk drawer in their kitchen, right? And maybe someday you might use those things, but what's the point of keeping these objects around? Because they hold on to energy. And the more we can get rid of these things and, you know, collecting events, maybe there's things that you say yes to that you really want to say no to, but you say yes because you think you have to, you know, and you don't have to, because self-care is not selfish. It's important. And if you're not rested, then how can you show up for yourself, more importantly, but how can you show up for others when you're exhausted? You know, I feel like this is so profound because it's not just about your home or the things in your home. It's also about your life in general, or even your thoughts. You know, spiritually, when we are traveling through life and we hold on to these old thought patterns or these old negative things, then it can really weigh you down. And in your home, when you clean space, it helps. It's proven to help with depression, but it also just kind of cleanses your energy and it moves things around and kind of shakes things up. So I think that's really important, you know, especially if you're going to be bringing in a bunch of new things with the Christmas, or maybe at the beginning of January, you know, just kind of clear some things out after all these new things come in. But that's a really great message. I love that. Maybe that's something you needed to hear, or maybe send it to somebody else you think could use it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.